everyone, Kat here, your favorite ginger bibliophile. I hope y'all doing really well, and I hope you're in the mood for a little spooky season stuff, because that's what I've got for you today. But if you're just looking for the animals in the garden or all the fairy tales and bookish stuff, check the playlist down below, and I got you covered. But y'all might notice I'm a little weirder than normal today. If you've been around for a while, I'm usually, Disney t-shirts and like just skulls and whatnot. But my last video, or my last tag, was the nightclub tag, and I went a little out of character and girlied it up. So one of my awesome subscribers, I'm looking at you, Diane, kind of jokingly challenged me to go goth it up, so I had to have a little fun with it. Got this black and the stones, and even helped me pick my nail polish for today. Got the black glitter. So I'm having some fun with it. And I got the dark hair because I am fresh out of the shower, so it's still dark and wet. Kind of gives a little bit more dark vibe, if you will. So I'm having some fun with it. And we got a different shelf today with a dog toy and all my skulls. So, yep, we're changing up. We're having some fun with it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And then we'll get into what is the review and the book that I'm comparing to the movie. This chunkster, Stephen King's It. And it was something, that's for sure. It took me the better part of a month to read this bad boy. Because it's kind of like the movie. We have all the main events from the movies. At least, well, I watched the more recent ones, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, with Alexander Skarsgård's brother. I can't think of his name. There's the really hot one that I will make an exception for the blondes in his case. But his brother was the clown in this one, not Tim Curry. And I like the story overall. I think it dragged too long at the end with the wrap-up. But the style was not at all for me. I thought it would be nice and linear. Kind of we get Chapter 1, Chapter 2. No, we start off with the beginning of Chapter 1. And then jump to 1985, where it's the beginning of Chapter 2. And from there, it is told in flashbacks. Like, if they had done the movies the way that this book is, and did it chronologically, we would have gotten all of 1958, and Chapter 2 would have just been, oh, here's our reaction. Oh my god, I just remembered this thing, and oh, I told my spouse that I'm gonna go back home, and this was their over-the-top reaction. And I'm putting that down because that is big and heavy, and I got a hair. There's a lot of it I shed. So, yeah, that's how that went. Still got a hair. Yeah, so if y'all ever feel bad about yourselves, just remember I do this. I can't even speak English, and that's the only language I know. So, yep, you're doing good. But it's basically, that's one of the things that also really bugged me about the book, aside from, it is 1,153 pages. There is no reason for a book to be that freaking long. Oh my gosh. But, like, they all get this phone call from one of the, guys back home. Go, hey, remember you made us a promise 27 years ago to fight this thing? Like, oh, hey, now I remember you. Oh, I need to tell my spouse that I'm going to go be abandoning them because I made a promise when I was 11 years old to some dude I forgot about. And, the normal response would be, you lying, cheating bastard. You're not going home for that. Like, suddenly, oh, you just forgot to tell me and you have to run off immediately? You're making a booty call. No, they don't have that reaction. Well, okay, one of them kind of does, but that's just because they're abusive pricks that need to be unalived anyway. The rest act like, oh no, actually you're in the mafia and you just got a call that they're going to come and get me as revenge on you, didn't you? I'm so scared. Really? You're crying because, oh my god, we're going to die because you got a phone call at 7 o'clock at night? Mm-hmm. The wimpy little has 50 medications a day is like mixed up with the mafia and you're all gonna die? Because that's what you're acting like. Stupid. But that is pretty much, so thankfully we don't get much of the spouses other than their reaction when our main group get that call of, hey, come back to the dairy. And then it's just, oh, hey, I had a memory. Here's my reaction to it. And then flash back to 1958 and tell that reaction. And we only have a couple chapters, but they have a lot of sections in them. And it'll be like, all right, we're going to end this section on a part of a sentence, and then it jumps into the memory on the next section. So it's kind of weird. Like, other than the spouses being over the top stupid, it was good. It was a lot more gory and messed up than the movie was. But the style for me did not flow. I couldn't really get in with it. Because it just felt like, we're in this. Okay, now we're adults. And in mid-sentence, we're going to go be children again. And they're supposed to be like 11 years old. All of them. Including their bully, which, if you've seen the movies, is Henry and his crew. That are supposed to be like, 15, 16. Much older. Because literally, unless you're a straight-up sociopath, and even then you kind of take a while, you're not trying to murder your classmates at 11 years old. In this book, we have straight up, we're going to off our classmates in 5th grade. And of course, because it is Stephen King, he says he's an animal lover, but then I read his books and question him. We have to have one guy that proved that he is a sociopath because he has a fridge full of neighborhood animals that he has killed. So, we could have known he was a sociopath other ways. You didn't have to make us cry over the dogs and the cats. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop trying to make us cry over the animals. I'm watching you. So, like, if you can handle that and the style of it, the story was really freaking good. Like, there is a lot more that happens. And the friendship is also a lot stronger. Like, in the movies, they made this one kid of, well, my mom's basically a tyrant cliche, so I'm going to be a wuss. And, get all mad at y'all because mom's mad at y'all because, oh my gosh, I got hurt. And this one, like, they all have a spine, for the most part. Like, one of them's a little bit of a chicken. No. Given his age and the circumstance, you're like, oh. Okay, they made him a chicken, but really, that kind of freaking tracks, because I would too. But they all stick together. They are like, we are going to freaking do this. And they go through some crap. It is way better than the movie. It's just way too long. And the style of it. Like, I don't like how he wrote it. I get kind of why. Like, you're trying to make it more dramatic and traumatic for their older selves instead of just, oh yeah, we don't know why the heck we're here. But I personally could not get into it. I will be watching the movies from now on because it literally took me 25 days to read this book. Reading every single day. I can watch the movies a lot faster than that. So, if you were hardcore, I gotta read the book. Do it once. It is worth reading it one time. There are some parts that I wish they were in the movies. They were better. They were way more horrific. And other stuff that annoyed me or felt needless. So, do with that what you will. I would say give them both a try personally. I do have a preference though, obviously. But what are your thoughts on it? Did you love the book? Have you read the book? Drop a line, let me know. And I'll see you next week for more fairy tales and action and all kinds of fun stuff. And, the usual, instead of rocking this outfit. Though it is kind of fun. And what should I be for Halloween? That's coming up. I love spooky season. I love decorating. Like, this is year-round that you're seeing. This is not, I put it up for August. But I never know what to wear, so let your girl know, help me out, and I will see you soon. Bye. Happy spooky reading.